This is a reset meditation to help you feel more relaxed, calm, and confident. You can use this meditation to reset midday, in the evening, or anytime you're feeling a little bit frustrated, icky, or emotionally constipated. Um, do not do this meditation while you're driving, and set an alarm in case you fall asleep. Full credit to Jay Bradley. The visualization I'm going to guide you through, I got directly from him, so full credit to him. So, when you're ready, let's just go ahead and get started. We can invite the eyes to close or soften your gaze if that feels comfortable. You can just kind of notice your back and bottom against whatever you're being supported by. Maybe we just start by taking a big deep breath in and out. Good, big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Good, big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Good. Keep doing that on your own. Those big deep breaths in and out. You can make sound as you exhale. Make sure your belly is expanding like a balloon. And if you hear any sounds in my background, just label that in your mind as sound and get back to the breath. Just listen to the sound of my voice as well. And when you're ready, what we're going to do in a minute is we're going to breathe in. We're going to hold our breath. We're going to flex our muscles, our arms, our legs, our abs, squeeze everything, and then release together with a sigh. So when you're ready, take another big deep breath in. Hold your breath. Flex your arms, your abs, your legs, squeeze tight. Hold it, squeeze, and release. With a sigh. Good. We'll do one more. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Flex your arms, your abs, your legs tight. Squeeze. Hold it tight. Squeeze and release. Good. That's great. Now keep taking some of those deep breaths on your own. You're welcome to move your neck around if you want to. You can stretch a little bit. Just kind of whatever feels comfortable while you're taking those deep breaths. And just listen to the sound of my voice. I want you to imagine yourself, if you can, at a beautiful beach. And this beach, there's no one there, it's just you. It's not too hot, not too cold. The sun is warm. You feel the nice fresh air. The sand is a special sand. It's very grounding. It has magnetic properties, if you will. And so you feel grounded here. And just kind of explore the beach. There's also a tree line. Explore the tree line. And as you notice a very large redwood type tree, you notice that there's actually a door in the tree. And you think that is odd. So you push open the door. It screeches open. And you're greeted by a beautiful staircase that descends downward. And you walk down the staircase, and it's well lit, just one step at a time, walking down deeper and deeper, feeling more and more relaxed. Going deeper and deeper, feeling more relaxed. You approach a hallway, and as you walk down the hallway, there are different doors. There's different doors. And in one door, it says control room. And it has your name on it. So for me, it says Andrew's control room. So I open the door, and inside is a control room. There's cameras on the walls. There's computers and buttons and levers. This is my control room. All my emotions, all your memories, they're all here. And you notice that there's a control panel. And on this control panel, there's different levers and different dials. And some of those dials, it says they're your emotions. The negative, the heavy ones. So frustration, fatigue, feelings of depression, sadness, self-doubt. They're all on this panel. So look at them one by one. Maybe start with frustration and see what it's set to. And go ahead and turn it down with your hands in real life, turning your fingers, turning down the dial of frustration. Anxiety, if that one is high. Depression, sadness, loneliness. Just take a minute to look around. Self-doubt. Look and see where all these are set to and turn them down one by one. Notice how it feels to turn down these emotions. Taking some deep breaths. And if there's any other emotions that you want to turn down, now would be the time. Just notice how that feels. And on a different panel, these are emotions that you might want to turn up. These might be joy, curiosity, play, openness. So just take a minute, look around, and see what joy is set to. Turn that up. Open-mindedness, self-respect, confidence. Take a minute. And notice how it feels to use your hands and turn up these dials. Taking some deep breaths, noticing how it feels. Good. And next, I would like you to look around for old stories. This will be in the form of tapes, of papers that need to be filed or shredded. So just look around. It could be internet browsers, but just look for old stories that aren't serving you anymore. This could be stories about yourself, stories about your work and your coworkers, or about where your life is headed and the direction, or other people, or your love life, whatever it is. And go ahead and toss these old stories. They're not serving you anymore. So you can click Control-Alt-Delete. You can shred them, whatever format they're in. Take a minute to clear any old stories. Great. Before we forget, go back to the control panel and make sure you lock and save all of those changes to those dials that you made. You can either see if there's a save button or put a lock on there. And we're locking in all these changes in the motions that we turned down and the motions that we turned up. And next, I want you to set an intention for the rest of your day or evening or whatever time of day it is. It can be to be kind to myself, to be focused, whatever it is. Go ahead and set an intention. You can also type it into your control panel if you want to, or just say it out loud or in your mind. Take a minute. Great. And as you're about to walk out of the room, you notice that there's someone that kind of is hiding in the corner, like almost hiding by the trash can, hiding behind a desk kind of thing. And you say, "Hey, who's there? Come out." And it's actually you. It's a version of you. It's either a little person, a young person version of you. It could be an adult version of you. Just kind of notice how old they are. And you realize, oh, they were the ones that were messing with all the dials in here. No wonder I was feeling stressed and anxious. They had them set high and they couldn't figure out how to fix them. So just invite them over. Say, "Hey, come here." You can give them a hug if you'd like. Whatever. Maybe kind of pat their back. You can also hug yourself now in real life. And you can say, "Hey, thanks so much for getting my attention. Sorry that you were feeling frustrated. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. Please forgive me. I didn't know that you were feeling fatigued. I didn't know that you were feeling that you were needing a break. So thank you for getting my attention. Thank you for working so hard and trying to build a good life for myself. I love you. I appreciate you." Just notice how they're receiving that. If there's anything else you want to say to this version of yourself, you can. Give them a hug. Show them some physical support. Good. When you're ready, you can let them be on their way. Maybe they exit the door as well. They start to fade away. And you'll lock the door behind you. There's no one in there now. And you'll lock your settings, and so no one can access these. And you can start to walk back up the hallway, up the stairs, feeling much more lighter, happy, relaxed, excited, supported. You're arriving back to the beach, and you're sitting down on a towel, feeling the sun, taking big deep breaths in. If you notice any sound, just label sound. You can start to stretch your arms, take big deep breaths in, waking yourself back up, feeling more alert, more self-love, more excited, more energized. Taking big deep breaths in, wiggling your toes, your fingers, and stretching. You can gently open the eyes when you're ready. Fixate on an object in the room to bring yourself back. Good. Welcome back. Just take a minute to come back. You can drink some water, kind of get back to your day. If that made you sleepy at all, then just kind of move your body around. But other than that, great job. I'll talk to you soon.